Hi there and welcome to Seattle, birthplace of companies like Amazon and Microsoft. Most people when they hear Seattle, of course, they think about the Space Needle. Now as we just came from Canada and already did the Vancouver lookout, it kind of felt like doing the same thing. Every city has got a zip line, we don't need to do them all. So for our time here in Seattle, we got some very special and unique activities for you. So without further ado, let's go and discover Seattle. My name is Bastiaan Bakker, this is the World at Feet, and let's get cracking. Did you know that Seattle is the glass-blowing capital of the United States? Well, you do now. And here at Seattle Glassblowing Studio, you can see hundreds of beautiful and unique pieces of artwork. However, you can also come and create your own. So, if you're looking for a unique souvenir to take home from your time in Seattle, look no further and come down to the Seattle Glassblowing Studio. And let's find out what we're going to create today. Come have a look. As you can see, there's plenty of artwork in the gallery. Even the bathroom is a piece of art on its own. And after picking our design and colors, we went through a brief instruction and then it was finally time to create our own piece of art. Let's get cracking! As you can see, glass blowing is not as simple as you may have thought. It can even take up to 10 years to master the skill and be able to create the pieces of art we saw in the gallery. And for those that are always asking for Yolanda to appear in the video, this one is for you. Enjoy! And now we have to wait a couple of days for the glass to properly cool down. Now that was definitely amazing, educational and well worth your time. If you really want your mind to be blown, pun intended, check out the gallery of the Seattle Glassblowing Studio. Make sure to come down here and it's an amazing experience. We're up to our next destination, so come along. Now, of course, on a day like this, where the weather's a bit iffy, going in a bus definitely is a great option. Without further ado, let's explore Seattle. And here you can see how much you're worth in gold. And besides the convenience of being driven around, a sightseeing tour definitely takes you to places you wouldn't visit otherwise. And although we didn't get this view, this one is still pretty amazing. Make sure to come back in the spring or the summer and you won't be needing those. And of course, strolling down Pike Market should absolutely be on your itinerary when you come down to Seattle. And if you want to see something gross yet interesting, come down to Post Alley, where you can see an ocean of bubblegum. Now, allegedly the story goes, people used to come to the theater, and while they were waiting in line, they would stick their gum on the wall, and just like that, a tradition started. And as you can see, there are millions of bubblegums all over the place. And of course, when you're in Rome, and although I like the idea, I prefer what we do back in Europe with the padlocks. Anyway, make sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you wanna go bananas, make sure to come down to the community banana stand in front of the Amazon building. They hand them out for free. Reason why is when they were building this, it was for the construction workers. And of course, why bananas? Well, it's in the logo. Another day, another adventure. One thing that really sticks out here in Seattle, it's a real artsy town. There's a lot of street art, art galleries, and of course a lot of museums. Now normally a museum doesn't give you much of an illusion, but today we're going to visit the Museum of Illusions. So get ready to get your mind blown. Infinity! All jokes aside, this really is awesome. Don't you agree? Absolutely, Bastiaan. And for those that haven't seen enough of me, here's more. So, how does this solution work? I'll tell you when you grow up. And if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. As you can see, the Museum of Illusions is a very interactive place, lots of fun for all ages, with plenty of things to discover, to do, and to see. You can even come down and play cards with the nicest group of people you'll ever meet. Hey, that one is cheating. Wow, I think that's enough mind games and illusions for one day. This place really is awesome. So make sure when you're in Seattle to come down to the Museum of Illusions. Another place you should really check out is the Smith Tower. There's a museum, a restaurant and an observatory deck. So, let's check it out. Oh, this is pretty cool.
That's original. The mechanics are all modernized in 2018.
Thank you very
Thank you so much.
So one thing that's interesting, or at least I think it is, the bottom part of the building, there are several offices per floor and there's a hallway. Then on the slimmer part of the building, every floor is just one office, no hallway. Then of course you got the restaurant with the observatory deck, which is really cool. And on top here, on the tip, is just one very expensive apartment for one person that lives there. Must be a very nice view, waking up in the morning, seeing Seattle like this. Another great way to explore Seattle is on the water, and Seattle has plenty of it. So today we're taking a brunch cruise and explore Union Lake. Let's hop on board and see what is what. Hello, good afternoon. Thank you very much. That's $1 million smile. Thank you so much. Waterways Cruises is not only a great way to explore Union Lake, it is also a great place to enjoy lunch. And honestly, I couldn't think of a better way to enter sightseeing in Seattle. That really was amazing. Great stuff, great food, great fun. Whether you come down here for brunch or for dinner, make sure to book with the Waterways Cruises and enjoy. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for Seattle. We're back at the Glassblowing Studio because it takes a couple of days for the glass to cool down for you to pick up your pieces. Now my piece came out really nicely. Look at this, it's beautiful. However, Yolanda's piece came out a bit different. So I really don't know what to make of this. What time is it? 4:20? Ah, I might have an idea. Anyway, we're going to Oregon, which is our next point of interest, so make sure to stick around for that. Subscribe, like the video, share with your friends, and we'll see you in our next adventure. Ciao for now.